Hi, I'm Carla Bettles with the Energy Room, and I want to discuss about when we see lots of black sixes over our scans. So when we see black sixes, what does it mean? It means unbalanced energy. The scanning that we're doing is not an MRI scan or a medical scan, it's an energetic scan. So it is really common for people, especially when they first start using the system, when they see lots of black sixes everywhere, to think, my goodness, I'm really ill. But that is not necessarily the case. So why would we have really unbalanced energy? Why would we see lots of black sixes? So to me, there are three reasons. First of all, infections usually show up the worst. So when you're seeing 5s and 6s, 9 times out of 10, it's an infection. Second one is stress, and the third one is dysfunction. Dysfunction is when something's not working properly. So that might be the root cause, might be infection or stress, but dysfunction, you need to get it working again. However, I think the most changeable factor is stress. And I can't tell you how much it affects the scanning. What causes stress? What causes stress in our lives? So it's things like environment, lifestyle, diet, but it's other things too. If you feel, sometimes it's about whether you can control those things. So yes, environment, lifestyle, diet, yes, we all want to change them, we all want to make them great, but what if we can't change them? Sometimes it's just a matter of feeling, are we in control of that or not? If you live next to somebody who is really noisy all the time, that can be incredibly stressful. Whereas if you have, let's say you had a really noisy washing machine, and it's up to you, you can control whether you turn that washing machine on or off. So even though the sound might be worse from the washing machine than it is from the neighbours playing loud music, the loud music is more stressful because you don't have control over that. Other types of stress might be relationships that you've got at home. You might find you're feeling better in certain company, whether you've had enough sleep or not. Sleep is the time that we heal, and if we're not having enough sleep, then the body is stressed. There's no doubt about that. And then, of course, things that we'd immediately assign to stress are things like depression, and of course the pandemic. I mean, a lot of people have felt out of control with restrictions coming in and their lifestyles changing. So what I'm saying is, all these factors really affect our scans, and it can be the other way, the total opposite. So if you're having a really fantastic day, even if you're not well, if your energy is high and you've had a great day and you're feeling really positive, chances are your scan's going to be fantastic. And because it is an energy scan. So I've noticed that people who are very positive, people who perhaps are quite spiritual, people who are very centered, it's actually much more difficult to find where their scans are showing problems in their body. And sometimes I'll have to scan them quite a few times, and sometimes I might say to them, today's not the right day, and the best time to scan and find problems is when someone is feeling under the weather, they're not having a great day. For example, I have a guy who I work with who has cancer. For most of the time I've been working with him, we scheduled our appointments for the days that he wasn't on chemotherapy because he felt better in those weeks. And then there was a day that I scanned him, and he just had, I think it was either chemo that day or the day before, and he was feeling awful. Everything showed up, and that's when I said to him, we need to change your appointment days. I want to be scanning you on the days that you're not feeling well. So that's what I want to share. I want to say the black sixes are not necessarily about being really ill. Yes, we are all dying. We all will die one day, but please do not panic, and just consider all the different factors that come in. Oh, one more thing I forgot to say was the other thing that can cause stress is other areas of the body. So you've got a system. You've got systems in the body that work together. So you've got organs that are linked. And if you've got a chain of reactions going on in the body, if one part of the link is not working, then that can cause stress on the other areas of that system. Also, vice versa. So if you're doing lots of healing on someone and let's say you've got 3 organs working together and you really improve the function of one organ, so that starts working really well. Well, the ones further down the line might not be used to that, and then they will get stressed. So sometimes it's like an onion. You need to start with one thing, and then you'll see the problems in the other areas. So when I first scan someone, or when I'm working with someone and it shows something that comes up really bad, I always say, don't panic, don't worry about this. Let's see what happens. Let's see how your body changes. Let's see if it comes back again. So if every time I scan someone, they're showing really bad on that organ, I know that there is a real issue there. If I scan someone, it looks really bad, and we do a session and then we never see it again, fantastic. You need to sort of work with someone over time to see how their body is responding. Okay, I hope that's really helpful for you. Also, I want to say I'm getting quite a lot of collection of videos out now. So if you want to check out my website, if you haven't worked with my techniques before, the best video to start with is the basic protocol techniques video, which is in my shop. This is primarily for the Bioscan Pro or the Hunter Metatron software. It is not particularly useful for those with other ones like the Vector type or the Oberon. But yes, if you're interested in my techniques, please do check out that video, and hopefully you'll find it helpful. And take care, everyone.